When I bought my riding lawnmower, I was more excited than I should probably admit. I'd saved up for it. One of those zero-turn models that made mowing my half-acre lot feel more like cruising in a go-kart than yard work. It was shiny, powerful, and honestly kind of fun. After spending years pushing a rickety mower up and down slopes, this was the upgrade I deserved. I parked it proudly in my backyard shed and even gave it a name, Clifford. Yeah, I name my machines, don't judge. Things were great until Karen moved in next door. Now Karen was the type of neighbor who saw boundaries as suggestions. Her kid Max was maybe 7 or 8, full of energy and zero supervision. The kind of kid you hear screaming before you see him, usually while breaking something that doesn't belong to him. At first it was harmless. A ball in my yard here, a scooter ride down my driveway there. I didn't complain. I figured, hey, he's just a kid. I was trying to be neighborly. But then came the incident. I was out of town one weekend for a wedding, just 2 days. When I came back, I opened my shed to find Clifford covered in muddy boot prints, grass jammed into the blades, and the throttle jammed slightly forward. The key, which I always left on a high hook, was on the seat. My jaw dropped. Someone had used my mower, and not gently. I stormed next door. Karen opened the door with her usual fake cheery smile. Hey there, everything okay? Did Max use my lawnmower while I was gone? She blinked. Oh, that. Yeah, he might have. He saw it and was so excited. He loves machines. I figured it was just a little joyride. No harm done, right? I stared at her. Karen, that machine isn't a toy. It's dangerous and expensive. She scoffed. Well, if you didn't want anyone touching it, maybe don't leave it in an unlocked shed. I almost exploded. But instead, I forced a tight smile and said, You're absolutely right. That won't happen again. She smiled, satisfied, not realizing she'd just declared war. The next weekend, I rolled Clifford into my garage and locked him up tight. Then I got to work on my masterpiece, a decoy mower. I found an old busted frame at a junkyard, rusted wheels, faded red paint, no engine. I patched it up just enough to look real from a distance. I even stuck a bent steering wheel on top and added a seat cushion. Then I parked the fake mower in the exact same spot inside the shed. Door cracked open just enough to tempt a nosy little troublemaker. Sure enough, the trap was set. That Sunday, I looked out the window and saw Max sneak into my yard. Moments later, there was a loud clunk, followed by a series of frustrated grunts. He was trying to ride the decoy. I watched him wobble around on it like a cowboy on a broken horse. After about 5 minutes, he gave up, kicked it, and stormed back home. Later that day, I got a knock at the door. It was Karen. Your mower's broken. Max said it wouldn't move at all. Maybe you should get it fixed. Oh, that old thing? I said, raising an eyebrow. That's not the real one. That's just a scrap frame. The real mower's locked up because someone tried to steal it last time. Her face twisted in annoyance. Well, you don't have to be dramatic. Just making sure no one gets hurt. Safety first, right? She left without another word. Since then, neither Max nor Karen has touched anything in my yard. And the best part? The decoy mower still sits in the shed, like a scarecrow for suburban boundary pushers. Clifford, the real MVP, is safe and sound, out of reach and ready for action.